Hello, everybody. Zaramaru here with a GFUEL review. We have a surprise flavor. It was the Crash Bandicoot Wumpa Fruit that was quickly sold out from pre-order, but should be back in stock from yesterday because today is the 16th. And obviously, by the fan sound, you can tell I am joined by the ghost himself, Ray.
Hello! If you're wondering why I have fans on in the middle of October, it's still 90 degrees here.
And it's about the same in Texas, to be honest, so. People were pretty much wearing coats and complaining it was freezing because there was some wind as well. I was
Oh
fine.
no!
Yeah, they said,
Oh.
oh, well, you're wearing a hoodie. He's like, and I wore a hoodie in the summer, too. It's like, I wore the same thing all year long. It's like,
I get a crack out of people like that, especially the people who are just like, oh no, it's slight breeze, it's freezing out here. Meanwhile, it's hailing sideways over here in California in the middle of winter. Me going, oh no! Anyways.
yeah, I know, and I work in a freezer.
Yeah, you are literally in a cold environment most of the year.
Yeah. So, I'm using my Sonic Shaker Cup because I didn't get a chance to use it for the peach rings, which I actually want to do another video sometime this weekend. I want to use the Wumpa Fruit as well as the peach rings and milk.
Not a bad idea, actually.
I know, I'm full of good ideas.
I was just gonna say same brain cell as far as the shaker cup goes.
Oh, really? You're using the Sonic one too?
Yeah, I'm like, well, they didn't make a Crash one for whatever reason, so fuck it. Let's go with the video game one.
Yeah, that's actually the reason why I did this too. So, again, we didn't coordinate this. This just happened naturally.
Yeah, shit happens.
And I dropped the top.
Well, it could be worse. You could have dropped the drink, which would be worse.
Knowing my luck, that's it. That could have been a possibility.
Don't jinx yourself.
Yeah. Usually I would pre-shake like you do, but I'd rather people actually see.
Well, people can actually see you, whereas opposed to me, I can just do that off camera and be ready to drink.
Until I ever decide to do a screen share with a call with the webcam.
True.
Until I decide to do that. I'm wearing my Konako shirt from my otaku box.
And I am wearing a shirt that I got from conventions when those still existed.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till next paycheck. I know what to buy you. I'll discuss it after the video.
Alright, fair enough.
I figure we'll try to stay on topic as much as we can for this.
But we're also multi-track drifting, so that happens a lot either way.
Yeah, my head's also throbbing with a headache, so surprisingly, I'm somewhat stable, if we could call it that.
You're having a manageable day, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I have a few stories to tell you. After this.
Oh, I believe you. And guess what? I still have like plenty of that BFG spicy demonade.
Yeah. Now, the color of this, the color from what the webcam shows to what I actually see is different. This shows it more like a tangish orange, but it's more of a pale from without the light, because I have the webcam light to get a bit of the fuzziness out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for me it looks kind of like
It's like a palish, like yellow.
somewhere between a pale yellow and a dark-ish yellow.
Yeah. Oh, it's mixed up pretty well too. Now, I smell pretty much. It smells like golden apple pear, but the apple flavor itself.
Yeah, the golden apple was a while back, people. So this is probably the first apple-based product they've had that's brand new.
It seriously still reminds me of a pureed gala apple or ambrosia, because I actually have I have a bag of those in the kitchen, so that's what I'm basing off of this of.
That would make sense.
As well as like
really...
it's like the pureed mango with it. If it has like the texture of a pureed drink, that's exactly what this feels like.
Which, for those who don't know, it's basically like putting it through a blender. And it's a really good mix of it too, because at least for a '90s kid like myself, when Crash was brand new, it's like you look at this Wumpa Fruit and you're just like, well, little kid, you're like, the hell's that taste like? Well, here we are. I mean, a mixture of apple and mango.
It also reminds me, they also changed a lot of the formulas in this as well.
I'm not too surprised.
Like, compare this tub to one of your older ones, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh yeah, like, I'll straight up remind people, like, back in the day when I first started drinking this stuff and had, like, the tropical rain and whatnot, mind you, decent flavor, but it suffers a bit from being one of the earlier flavors where the formula itself was not as refined as it is now, so a lot of the time, no matter how well your ratio is to mixing, you would still end up with something of a bit of a chalky aftertaste, which has been, I would say, missing for the last couple of years now.
Now, the thing is, though, is that the difference they did in this, they added a lot less of the, actually, Electric Shock did a video on this, where their new formula actually mixes well based compared to the old one, but also the caffeine is different too.
I could see that.
I'm trying to find it specifically on here, and again, with my head throbbing, I can't really see it.
Like, for me, it feels like
oh, here it is. It's only 140 mg for caffeine. It used to be much higher than that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel less of a caffeine hit from this than I do now from, like, if I was to, like, pick up a can of Coca-Cola and take a sip from that.
Yeah, they lowered, like, almost everything by almost, like, half on certain things.
Probably a good thing, too.
But with them lowering the amount of the grapefruit powder, though, it's actually better for a Misi who's allergic to grapefruit. So it's actually better for her, which is fantastic. I'm sure she'd appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
But would I recommend this? I mean, I've always recommended every flavor of GFUEL so far. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I do like to share as someone who is... I mean, I've only got 69 subscribers, which is still nice.
Nice.
I think at one point it was 70, then it went immediately back to 69.
69. 2!
But, again, I had about 17 ounces of water with just one scoop. Which, on the scooper cup, since it's empty, I can actually show, where the flat part ends is a full scoop.
Yeah, and just...
Because, I'm saying that because the actual, the curved part actually does come off. Just so you know. It does twist off.
Yeah. And speaking from my own experience, like, most cases, more often than not, you get pretty much your money's worth for a scoop, even if you have, like, if you're like us with one of the tall boy cups.
Yeah, pretty much be the same thing, really. Just one scoop would still be just fine.
Yeah, because, I mean, shout out to my tall shaker cup that I see in the background with the dog shaper cup, but that I've tried that with the peach rings because I wanted a bit more than I normally would drink, and yeah, I mean, that's about what you're describing.
And that's the reason why it's like, and then you have the phase flavor that comes out next week.
Phase X, right?
Yes, which I'm curious on that. For flavor wise.
I want to believe it's going to be something unique and not just like a remix flavor of like Phaseberry, because we've already gotten a remix flavor of an old flavor earlier this month that ironically I don't hear anybody talking about.
That's for obvious reasons, but we'll discuss that after video.
That's for different reasons and not G Fuel related reasons, though, people.
Yeah, pretty much. So hope y'all enjoyed this. I know Rami will enjoy it because he watches all of it, and I still feel bad because his country cannot get any of the ship to him because of customs in the Middle East.
Which is a shame because they see powder and they think, oh no, it's cocaine, or oh no, it's anthrax.
Or for some other reason, I don't know. Their whole laws are weird on that, and I do feel bad because I know when he sees this, he's gonna be jealous as fuck. I know you are.
Wait, it's because it's a powder, right?
Yeah.
Have you considered recommending the cans then?
The cans, I don't know if they ship to that in their website. I have not looked. And the shipping would probably cost me a fucking fortune. It costs 21 just to send something to you.
And I'm moderately local.
Yeah. Like I'm getting charged an arm and a leg just to send something out at this point.
Oh, I'm just thinking because like I feel like that's a way for G Fuel to tap that market.
But he also loves powdered drinks is the thing too.
So he's like the type of person who likes those not Powerade, but Gatorade mixes where you mix the powder and shake it up, and voila, you have like orange Gatorade.
I'll link you his channel. You'll find some of his videos pretty interesting. I've linked him on Facebook and stuff in the past, and I'll usually link his channel on some occasions when I do a video.
Fair enough. Well, Godspeed, and I hope that someday he's able to, give it a try without, risking problems with his local government.
Yeah, same here, but they are also going through like an economic crisis. Everything's just skyrocketed in price, and so that's a whole thing, but we'll discuss again. We have a lot to discuss after this, so
yeah.
Leave a like, comment down below. We plan on doing a G Fuel mix with the milk probably this weekend. Because I have to do a planning video anyway with Marshall, so I'm gonna need the caffeine anyway in me. So probably tomorrow.
I would say either tomorrow or Sunday because sometimes old Marshall can get busy. His own fault.
Well, no, I already told him, so he's actually not as This is for like the Japan planning, so that's why I need the caffeine anyway.
Your future travel plans, right?
Yes. Right. So yeah. So I hope y'all enjoyed this and the derailing. This is normal. It wouldn't be a video of mine, to be honest, without derailing involved. It's about
that's a mood.
It's about how I am usually. And eventually, probably in a good few months, you won't hear the fans. And of course, because he'll also be jealous of my Katatsu, so I stay warm.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to rough it with just a lot of blankets.
You have your hoodies.
This is true.
So, till next time, take care, everybody.
Peace!
God damn it, Ray.